Are you doing your part to keep this country safe and make sure that we have all the rights preserved that our forefathers laid down in the Constitution? Well, we are continuing our conversation with Tim Cox today in Get Out of Our House. And what that means is it refers to the House of Representatives. Now, we've talked about why we need to go into the House, because those are the guys that are supposed to be representing the everyday citizen that can't make a trip to Washington, D.C. every time an issue comes up. So we know that much. But can you elaborate any on that about the House, what they do, what the problem is, and the plan to fix it?
Yeah, so if you think about all of the issues that concern us, and everyone has their different lists, but whether it's the open borders, right, and the illegal immigration problem, whether it's the soaring deficit, whether it's a looming Social Security crisis, whether it's, you just kind of go down the list, right, the gun laws, or it doesn't matter. The guys in Washington, the guys and gals, they don't address the issues of the day. They politic. They kind of posture, they use government, they expand government to doing more and more, and I think that's what most of the country has had enough of. So if we can find a way to put people like yourself in office that will go up there and vote on the key issues of the day, and let's solve some of these issues for once. So let's not just talk about them, let's solve them. I think we'll get the country back on track. And I think everybody has those issues, we can do that. But the real question is, how is this really possible? Right? How could you really replace all 435 members in the 2010 election? And it's really a pretty simple process. What we're trying to do is get everybody in America to visit our website, thego.com. And when they do, we want them to answer a questionnaire. 100 questions. Are you for or against this issue, that issue, the other issue, every complicated issue of the day? How would you vote personally if you were in office? You're going to define your own platform. Once you do, you're going to sign a legally binding agreement that says if I, Tim, or I, B, go to Washington, I will vote exactly that way. So now we're going to hold you accountable. Once we have critical mass of membership, and our goal is 500,000 members or more, we're going to take all of America that's signed that, completed that survey, and we're going to randomly sort them into pools of 10. Each pool of 10 is going to sit down on one Saturday morning, and they're going to choose the 2 best people among themselves. They're going to look at the answers to the question, their success in life, their personality, communication skills, whatever they want to look, and they're going to choose 2 people. Those 2 people will advance. The next weekend you'll have new but fewer pools of 10, and they'll sit down and go through the exact same process. And you'll repeat that process 3 or 4 or 5 times, depending on how many people participate, until one person rises to the top in each of the 435 districts. And those 435 people will become the Go Party candidates. We'll put them on the ballot to compete with the politicians.